For all the latest updates, subscribe to News9. Tabletop runways are constructed on hilly or elevated terrains. There could be low-lying areas adjacent to such runways, and there could be gorges at the end of such runways. Airports Authority of India operates 4 tabletop runways in Kozhikode in Kerala, Mangalore in Karnataka, Shimla in Himachal Pradesh, and Pakyong in Sikkim. The Lengpui Airport in Mizoram also has a tabletop runway. State-owned Airports Authority of India operates 137 aerodromes, including the ones through joint ventures. Automation might not help in the case of tabletop runways. There is also the issue of optical illusion, where the runway might seem to be nearer, whereas it would actually be further away. There is not much buffer zone unlike normal runways. Some of the officials differ and say that problems are there if runway length is less. There are tabletop runways in different parts of the world, and only when the runway length is less, there could be issues with landing of aircraft. In the case of Kozhikode Airport, the runway is about 9,000 feet, which is quite long. Tabletop runways are there at some airports, both in North and South India. Pilots are generally told about such runways and various restrictions. There are several challenges while landing or taking off from a tabletop runway. Because of the undulating terrain and constraint of space, these airfields require extra skill and caution while carrying out flight operations. The hazard of undershooting and overshooting in particular can lead to grave situations. Tabletop runways have a problem of access roads around the airfield, which may need to be used in case of aircraft accidents. Most of the accidents occur during landing and takeoff phases, with a large number of runway excursions and aircraft overrunning into the overshoot area. In the Kozhikode tragedy, the Air India aircraft had touched down around 1,000 meters from the beginning of the runway before breaking into 2 pieces. The Boeing 737-800 aircraft, while landing, overshot the runway and went down 35 feet into a slope. The pilot of the flight India X-ray 1344 could not see the runway in the first landing attempt due to heavy rains. About half of all accidents reported to International Civil Aviation Organization have been linked to runway safety. In 2018, there were 39 runway-related accidents, which had caused grievous injuries to 28 people, but no deaths were reported. With the latest incident being another wake-up call, the DGCA should take a decision regarding tabletop runways, which has been pending for years.